I'm gonna open it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the dungeon. I did something, as you can see here at the bottom. I bought a Spark. So first off, before I start talking about this, I apologise for the amount of videos I've been making lately, which is none. Medical issues prevented me to make videos, and I'm hoping that with the new therapy I'm going to be making videos very soon. But since I can't build anything, I thought I'd do a review. So what I did for you guys is I sold my big amp, I sold my medium amp, and I sold the pedal board, and I bought a Spark because everyone was asking me, have you tried the Spark? Well, I did at a small stand, and at that point I wasn't impressed, and I've had a run-in with their customer care. Let's just say they don't like me because according to them it was impossible to send it to my address when it first came out because I was really interested in this. That kind of put me off, but because some of you asked about this, I set away my pride, and we are going to look at this with fresh eyes and see if it's any good, because I still wanted to hate it. But yeah, build quality. Well, it's made of MDF, and then everyone asked me, how did you know that it's made of MDF? Well, first thing I did was tear it the fuck apart, which is held on with Velcro, which is top-notch Velcro. I have to give them that. MDF box. It's start the MDF box. It's got two twin speakers, which are surprisingly loud for being this tiny. And the fun thing about this is everyone was bitching about the fact that it's MDF. I actually like it, because I think that amps that are made out of compressed wood sound really good. Yeah, well, it's okay. I mean, it looks good. It's well built. It's sturdy. It's heavy. As for the knobs, the knobs are great. You've got gain, bass, mids, trebles, master. You've got some metal crunch thingies, so you can just do what you want. Makes it a standard amp. It doesn't do anything special. It's just, that's it. The knobs feel good. They feel sturdy. You won't break them or anything. I mean, the flick switch is made of metal. It's really nice. It's got a shrouded LED light so that you can tell that it's on or off. These little lights over here, well, they look like lights, but they're actually buttons. So that's a nice feature. They look good. It's sleek. The only thing I don't like is the volume button is a bit wonky. It moves all around. It's not that good. But the fun part starts on the back, for me at least. You've got on this side, let's see, I have to do it in mirror image, so a light for your Bluetooth, so when you turn it on, it should start blinking blue, looking for my phone, and it's going to find my phone in a few seconds. See, you found it. Next to it is an auxiliary in, so you can just plug in your mini jack cable from your phone and play some music over this. You can also do that via Bluetooth. So far, I was impressed. I was like, okay, well, this is all the stuff I get on my Nux Mighty Light, which is also a practice amp, but I mean, it feels more premium than the Mighty Light. Do bear in mind, the Mighty Light is my go-to amp right now. So, one thing I didn't like, it's got a power supply, and it has to be connected to a power supply all the time. I don't like that. I like battery-powered stuff because I have to go to a lot of things. I have to go to therapy. I have to go across the country to do stuff. Normally, I teach at festivals, so it's really cool if I can bring some music with me and play some music along the way. So I have to be near a power supply all the time to use this. And even though it's got this great little handle on it, so I can take it everywhere I want, I still need power. So that was a bit of a no for me. A big yay was that it's got an audio interface built in, and I was really stoked about this because I've got the Complete Audio 1, and that is a really good audio interface, and I'm still wondering, how does this stack up against that? Because if it does, with all the effects that come with it, I might even just exchange it for this. So those are the good things that I really like about it. So yeah, let's see what it does. Let's see how it works, and let's see if we can get some tones out of it. Let's get in the mood. Well, that's how it sounds, and that's not bad. It even made me sound good. So, as a guitar interface, it does what the Complete Audio 1 does, except you've got all your guitar effects already in here. So you just have to plug your guitar in, plug it into your computer, and you've got a working studio setup thingy, I guess. Because you just plug it in, plug it into the computer. You can use whatever you want. You can just download the tones from the tone cloud and you can play. The only thing it doesn't do is that it doesn't supply you with the backing track on here, so you have to run that separately on your computer, which for some people with slower computers, older computers, is going to be a problem. But I really want to dislike this thing because I don't like Karen from customer service. But I have to say, it's really hard to get some hate for this thing, because everything I throw at it and everything I try to dislike about it, it's not giving me any chance. In order to use the all the tones, you need the tone cloud, which is only accessible through the app that's on your phone, as you can see on my screen. There's my phone. I'm going to open the Spark app. It's turned on, so it should in a few seconds show me to connect. I do have to connect every time. I mean, that's a little feature. Come on, Positive Grid. You can just make it connect automatically. It's not that hard, you know. I mean, it's Bluetooth connection, and an NFC connect would be nice too. Like, beep, here we go. But it's connected. As you can see, my camera is a bit slow. But then you can just go to the tone cloud, look up favorites. Well, you get pop. Hotel California is very well represented on here. I don't know why. I think it's BB King, but BB King Blues is in pop. I don't know why that is. I think someone fell asleep. Randy's Heavy Blues Rock. I'm thinking that's Randy's thing. I don't know. So what I did is I went through it and I looked at a few things, and I really like the setup, and it's a bit slow sometimes, but it's usually pretty fast and it works good. So they thought this out. I mean, even though I was bitching about it at the beginning, um, this is something that I can't complain. It looks premium. It feels good. It feels nice. The app looks good. It looks great. There's a few things about it though. They say that it's 10,000 plus tones in there already. I believe them. I believe them completely. But, and I'm going to be critical here, of all these, there's loads and loads and loads of sounds in there. And as you can see, one preset for 6 songs. I downloaded that one because it has 14,000 downloads. Well, to be exact, 14,257. Now here comes the good part. This one's nice. You know, this one's good. But, scrolling through it, I nearly want to scroll my screen. That doesn't work. It's down here. But scrolling through it, all the good ones are up top. But then when I start looking for stuff, so I went looking for scorpions, and I found a few of them, which is okay. I found 2 scorpions Sly. I found a Michael Schenker. I found Big City. And some of these are really good, and some of these are complete trash. And that's something that I do think you should sift through it and find the good ones. But it's a great tool. I like the idea that everyone can put their tones in there and use it, but you have to look for the good ones yourself. It's not like every single one of them is awesome, and that's what they kind of make it out to believe. Other than that, looking into the app, no, I don't want to reset anything. There we go. So when you go to the app, there's a few things that I think is wrong with it. You can't change the order of your effects, so you can't put it in the line that you want. So I can't put a drive in front of my compressor or the other way around. And even though there's quite a few, there's quite a few compressors in here, so you've got a red compressor, bass compressor, optical, there's a tube screamer, bass muff, booster, and don't get me started about the amps. There's loads of amps in here. I mean, you've got one that looks like a Marshall, one that looks like an Orange, Tweed, AC Boost. There's loads of them here. Must be an American Fender. I think this is an old type Plexi. JM. Well, what would that be? So I really, you see, there's the Orange. I really like the idea. I just don't like that you can't rearrange the order of your effects. And what I'm missing, and this is what I'm all about. I mean, absolutely everything that I own had an auto wah. This doesn't. So I sold my amp with auto wah, and I got one back without an auto wah. So, wah wah wah. I'm screwed. Final verdict is a bit of a thing now. Because I didn't want to like it. I didn't. It's all Karen's fault. But I have to say, if I'm being completely and totally honest, I like it. I really like it. And I didn't want to, but I really freaking like it. I mean, yes, it's got its shortcomings, and there's a few things that I don't like and that don't work, but the complete package works. And it's pretty good. It's well thought out. It's well made. So I'm going to say this, and being it impossible because I'm the dungeon master, and a dungeon master is never wrong. I'm still going to say it. I was wrong. It's a lot better of a product than I thought it was. So I won't be hating on the product as much as I did before. I'm still gonna bash on their customer service. But as a product, it surprised me. It's actually pretty good. I hope you enjoyed my thoroughly honest review. I hope I wasn't too boring with all the stuff that I want to get off my chest. I'm gonna do a few more videos with this to see what it can do. Let's see if we can get above and beyond of what it's supposed to do. So if you like that, please leave me in the comments what you would like to see and what you would like me to do with it. We're going to play some more tracks, and I think that's it for today. I just threw it half my desk, but I'll see you guys next time in the dungeon.